Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode where we are going to discuss how we can use Langchain with Gemini Pro. Looking at my screen, two things are very important. I'm using a collab notebook. Get your open a Gemini key from, when I say Gemini, the Google API key from the MakerSuite website, and you put in your key here and save the name as Gemini. So this is the first step I'm showing you. Click the key button here and you can get this particular thing. Once this is set, we are going to call the variable Gemini where the keys are there. So this is the first step. The second step is to install dependencies, mainly Langchain and Google AI, generative AI packages. These are all from the documentation that are there. So once we have done this particular step, we have just installed we just do a show of the Langchain and the Langchain core, the version that is 0.013. And for the Langchain it is 0.352 version that is there. Once this is done, so I have just ran this particular thing as well just before recording. Let me close this, and then we need to do a simple thing. We need to import the required libraries from Google Colab using the user data. We want to have the display, proper display for the different outputs of our LLM, and then we set from the environment key. We set the Google API key from the Gemini that I just showed you here on the particular thing. I just showed you that we are using this particular stuff. So this particular thing that we are using is here, and whatever name you have put, you can put it here. And after this, we configure the API key using this. We configure this Gen AI, and we get this particular key, and we make sure that this step is very important to use the Gemini API for whatever models that are there. Now we do a check of whatever models are available in the generative AI list models. So in the generative AI, there are a lot of models that are available in this. So we have embedding Gecko, we have Gemini Pro, we have Gemini Vision, and this is the model that we are going to use, the best model for scaling around a wide range of tasks. This is text to text. Pro Vision is for text to image and text to video, and then we have some embedding 001 and Aka, some of these models that are there. And then how easy is it to use this particular chat API? So here it is, we are using Gemini API in place of OpenAI APIs. So we are using a prompt. Who are you? Just to know whom you're talking to and what all other functionalities that it is able to do. In this, we are using the model gen.ai, generative AI, and we are using this Gemini Pro model. And then we are getting the response, and we want the response in a proper markdown text with the proper response. So you can see this output live. It is just taking a couple of seconds because first time I'm running this here. I am a large language model trained by Google. It is able to do all these things like answering questions, translating languages, summarizing text, generating text, and also having a natural conversation. In addition to the above, I can also do different types of creative content, provide factual information on a wide range of topics, help with research projects, translate, and even generate code. So now we will take a quick simple example that we have done in our Langchain series for the OpenAI series. If you guys remember, what was that? We have a customer email that talks in traditional English, or we call it pirate English, and what we want is we want to convert it into a American English in a calm and respectful tone, and then we want to so this is the customer email, this is the style, and this is the prompt. Translate the text that is delimited by triple brackets into a style that is style, and text that is customer email, and printing that particular prompt. So this wonderful thing is going to so right now we are checking the prompt. This is the prompt. Translate the text that is delimited by triple backticks into a style that is, and this particular thing, what we are doing, this particular prompt, we are pushing it inside the result. So for that, what we are doing, we have started using the Google LLM model, that is Gemini Pro. Few lines of code we have to take from the Langchain core. We are taking the human message. Then from Langchain Google Gen AI, we are importing chat Google generative AI. So already Langchain is so quick. This is released recently, and it has already has functions and helper functions for the chat Google generative AI that you can use. And then I am setting up the model and temperature. For now I'll keep the temperature 0 because I want it to be little bit realistic. I don't want it to be creative because this is a customer email that I am translating it into. And then after we define the LLM, the temperature, then we are calling the result. We are just invoking it, and we are invoking the previous prompt that I just showed you in the earlier video. And this gives us a, let me run this, and this is going to give us a wonderful response of that email. So it is going to translate that email in pirate English to a wonderful English that is here. If you can see, oh my dear, I'm quite upset that the lid of my burner flew. So it has done the work for us in a very, very wonderful way. So now let me check this. So this is the first case where we can play around with Gemini and Langchain and get a wonderful output, and we will take it a step further and now take it one by one how we can use Langchain and do a little bit more comprehensive tasks like prompt templates and how to use it in as a parser and all those things. So now in this scenario, what we are doing is we are now saving the chat model. Here the chat model is chat Google generative AI temperature 0 model. So this is our chat model that is saved. So this is the setting that is there. Now we have a style, and style is American English in a calm and respectable. This is our style. Now we save it in a template string. So template string, the style is there, the text that we are going to put, we just save it as a template string. And now what we are doing is we are using the chat prompt template, and we are trying to save this trying to create a prompt template with this particular information that is there. Now if you can see, when we look at the template string, you can see this translate the text that is delimited by triple brackets into a style, that is style and text. So right now we have created the template string, and later on we can see what all is this is the prompt that you can see. This is the input variable. We have two input variables, that is the style and the text. And now we are assigning the style as customer style and text as customer email in our using this prompt template for our functionality. So we have the customer style, we have the customer the text as customer email, and then you can see we are defining the customer message, we are defining the template dot format message, and we are giving two input variables, the style and the text. Once this is done, you can check the customer message. You can check what all is there in this message, translate the text that is delimited, and the whole message now is coming because now we have the customer style, we have the customer email, and this wonderful thing is giving you the whole content that is there. Translate the text that is delimited by triple brackets into the whole information that you can see is wonderfully knit here. And now what we are doing is we are putting this particular response. So what is our chat? Chat is, earlier on we defined our chat here, which is a generative AI model Gemini Pro temperature 0. We are taking this and we are just putting it in here in our chat. Once we have this response, so it is using the prompt template, it is using the whatever we have defined, and it is giving this particular thing. Can you see now how we have done it? Hello there, I'm quite upset with that little flew off. So they have done the whole thing, but now we have used a prompt template. So this is the how we have combined the different styles, the text, and put it inside a prompt template. And now this prompt template is defined. We can always change, you reuse this prompt template whenever we have a particular scenario. Now we will take one step ahead. We will now try to reply. So now the customer care agent has written a very informal message in English. We want to convert it into a formal pirate English pirate to send it to the customer back. So what is our service style? A polite tone that speaks in English pirate. This is the service style pirate. So this is the style. This is the service style pirate is the style. Now what is the text? The text is the service reply. So now we are using the same prompt template that we defined earlier on. And now we don't need to recreate the prompt template. We are using the same prompt template, but here the style is changed. The style is, if you can see, the style is here. The style here is the style here is your service style pirate, that is this part, and the text is this part, the service reply. So I hope now you are able to understand the importance of a prompt template. So once I run this service reply, I run the service pilot, then your service message is equal to prompt template dot format message, where it takes in the different information that is given in our different input variables, that is the style service and the service reply. So this is an amazing thing that it is giving. And then how to run this particular how to run the model over this, just use call the chat which has defined the Gemini Pro temperature, and we get this changed. So it will just give couple of minutes. Ahoy there matey, I be sorry to inform ye that warranty does not cover the cost of cleaning your kitchen. So they have done that work. You don't need to know about this particular English. You have used the prompt template, you have used the Gemini Pro model to get this particular output. Now we will go to the next step, the next section of our video. So the next section of our video is the output parsers. So what actually is output parsers is, it is an amazing thing that you will understand how you can reuse the output in a more small breakable parts. Like here in the case, you will take an example, the output is in a JSON format. Suppose you want to pick up one information, like here in the case you want to pick up the gift, the delivery days, the price value. So this is the output that you want to capture, and you want to see what is the delivery day. Suppose you want to just take out 5. So right now we want to see how we can do that. So here we have a customer review about this particular one particular customer review. From this review you want to understand whether this particular review is talking about a gift, is talking about does it have a delivery day, and what is the price of value. So you define this particular thing in the template. For the following text, extract the following information. This is the gift, the delivery days, and the price value. So you try to get the information here, the different information that is there, and you mention in a very proper manner what you want to extract from the text, and the way you write it, and then you can mention format the output as a JSON with the following keys that are there, and gift, delivery days, and value, and then you can have that as a text. Now we are going to use the prompt template and create a new prompt, because this is a prompt template that we are trying to create. Is equal to from template, we want the review template. So we want, this is the template that is there, what we have defined here. This is a part of the okay, so I have not run this code, so let me run this code. So first let me run this code, customer review, and this is run, and then we are creating the prompt template. So prompt template, this is the input, this is the output, and this is the complete template. For the following text, extract the whole value that we just discussed on the top, it has been put here. So here there is only one input variable, the text, this is the message, and this is the template. So this has been created. Now what we are going to do here is LLM model is not defined, so here we need to talk about the model. So what is the model that we are using here? We are using Gemini Pro, or you can also define the LLM model. I just write it here for you guys to see. We are using Gemini Pro. We are using the so what is our text here? The text is our customer review, and then we are using the same prompt template, and we are trying to get a response. and we are going to see the okay. Now we need to fix this code. This code was running. Okay, I think we have to change this as well. Let me just use the yeah, we have to use this one. We don't have to use a chat chat generative AI. We have to use the chat. Yeah, we are in place of I just did not change this code in the for the earlier demo. I was using the for OpenAI. Right now, if I want to use chat generative AI, we need to change the this particular function to chat Google generative AI, and now you can see the JSON file that is there. This is a string. This is looks like a dictionary, but it is not a dictionary. It is a string. So the type of response of the content is string. Now suppose I want to get what is it a gift or not. Suppose I want to pick up as a dictionary. I want to give the key and get the value. I will not be able to get it because it is a string and it is not a dictionary, and this is not useful for us. Suppose we want to dive into the data and get the information of whether it is a gift, it is not a gift. So this is not working. So for to fix this issue, we are going to parse the LLM output into a Python dictionary. So that is the importance of parser. Whatever output we are getting, a JSON, a dictionary, we need to parse it the output string and convert it into a Python dictionary. So that is the power of this particular application. So here we are using the output parser. We are using two things, the response schema and the structured output parser. These are the two of the helper functions that we are using. We are giving a gift schema, and we are giving the delivery day schema, and we are giving the price value schema. And we have explained it in a very, you can say, easy way. If you can see, the name of is gift, description. Similarly for the delivery day, same thing we have given, but if it is not there, we put as -1. And then we have the response schema, extract any sentence about the value or the price. So this is the name, and name. So these are the three things that we have given. So this is our different schemas that we have designed. And then we have the response schema, which is a list that contains all the three items, the gift schema, the delivery day schema, and the price value schema. Once this is done, we run the response schema and we get this particular so I have not ran this code. Let me run this code. 1 second. This is done. This is done. So once I run the response schema, it is going to have all the three different schemas with the information that is there of the prompt. Now we need to pass the prompt. So we need to pass the output parser to the response schema that we have created, and we need to check the instruction. That instruction is the output should be marked down. So this is the format instruction that is there that we have. So how do we get the format instruction? We are using get format instructions, whatever we have put it on the top. Okay, so get format instructions, and then what we are doing is we are giving the review template gift. This is the review template that we have generated, that is there, and then what we are doing is we are using the chat template, and we are the same thing that was there. So first, now we have created the format instruction. We have used the output parser to .get. So whatever we have put here in the response schema, we have converted that into a format instruction. So as you can see, the format instruction, it has been converted, and now the format instruction is saved. Now we take the review template to, now we will do the whole step again, but we are also putting the format instruction that we have made inside the prompt to make sure that whatever output we are getting, it is getting formatted in a proper way. Then we are using the same option. We are putting the template as review template. We are running the prompt, and then we are putting the prompt in that particular prompt template. So message prompt.format, text is your customer review, and the format instruction is equal to the one that we defined earlier on. So once we run this, you can see the message that is there. So for the following text, extract the following, this. And now what is the response that we are getting? So response from the particular entity that we have run. So we are getting same thing like this, gift true. It is looking like this. It is looking like the same output like before. But if I check the type, if you can check the type of this, response dot content, it is a string. Then what we do is we are putting it, we are parsing it, output parser dot parse. We are parsing this. We are using the output parser helper function, and we are parsing it, and then we are going to check the type. Now it is a dictionary. So now this looks like a dictionary, gift true. And now if you want to get the information what is there in the gift, you will get true. What is there? So basically this is the power of dictionary, right? You are parsing the JSON or which looks like a string, and now delivery days true, and making it into a dictionary and extracting key values. So this is very, very important for any application that you are building, how you use Langchain for doing the prompt, doing the chat, and then using it as a parser, and also using prompt template where you can define the different input variables. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Do like and subscribe our YouTube channel for more such amazing videos. See you in the next video. Thank you.